and things are going to get shockingly tricky from here on in.
Lame.
Shut up. You know, the sea looks so relaxing. I would like to go swimming in there, wouldn't you? Yes, we would like to surf. Let's get funky, man, like Funky Kong. Yo, YouTubers, welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Sapphire. Last time we went to the Petalburg gym, took out our father Norman, or rather we beat him in a gym battle, and afterwards we got the balance badge and got HM03 Surf. Not 04, that was already done, and when that thing's blinking, that means that trainer we face is ready for a rematch. And who is it? Ah, the twins Amy and Liv, back on Route 103. That's actually pretty close by, actually. Because we're at Route 103 right now, just north of Oldale. Now be careful when you're surfing, because there will be wild Pokemon here. Shortest shortcut home ever, ain't it? And that's what this guy down south of me will tell you. You talk to him and he'll tell you that you can get to Oldale Town from here. So we're already just north of, Slateport. You know, I'm gonna take care of these two, then I'll see you guys in a second. Surprisingly, I almost lost Falconzord to that battle. Those twins hold two very interesting electric-type Pokemon. If you play this game, you probably know them, but if you haven't, well, I believe later on we'll be able to find Pikachu, but instead, here on this route, we will find Plusle and Minun. These two work pretty well in a double battle due to their abilities, but alone, they're meh. I think Plusle is more offensive, but a little more frail, while Minun is the more defensive one. I think. Don't hold me on that. Can we move up, please? Stupid controller. So I'm gonna head over to Slateport to heal for a sec and get what's his face back, and I'll see you in a sec. Cause I never went back to the Trick House yet, have I? You're being watched by a plant. So here we are back in the Trick House. Now, I know I said in the end of the last episode we were gonna go to the next town, but I think this episode is probably gonna go through a few more Trick House stuff. But just to keep everyone's sanity, I'm gonna briefly speed through this and yeah, all that jazz. So, see y'all uno momento. Trickmaster is smart. Yeah, you're real intelligent. So what are you gonna get this time? All night? You need more sleep nights, kid. And now we get the Timer Ball! The Timer Ball is another new type of Pokeball introduced in this game. The Timer Ball, well, it gets strong. Its catch rate gets stronger as the battle goes on. I think every 10 turns it gets stronger. I don't exactly know the amounts, but it's one I know. That's it for number 2. Excuse me. No items from the net. And you're being watched. Over by this here cabinete. Okay, dresser, whatever. So now it's time for challenge number 3, and as usual, time for another speed up music montage. So, 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 because of just go. What? And again, I don't want to know. So that's number 3. What are you gonna give us this time, buddy? So now we get the Hard Stone. Hard Stone increases the power of Rock-type moves. But the only Rock-type move we have is Rock Tomb, which Sableye, or rather, Shadow holds. Now let's see... Nope. Still nothing new from the net. I wonder how many more of this Trick House stuff there's gonna be. Because if there isn't much more to this, and since I still can't speed up the timer, I don't know how long this is really gonna be. Right now my timer's about to hit 15 minutes, so... You're being watched. And I didn't see the sparkle anywhere. I think it's because it's way up here. Yep, it is. I think later on it gets a little bit harder to see where he is, so... Well, time for number 4. And if this does take a long time, this is where it's gonna stop, so... Onward and inwards. cool? Right. You are so epic. Beyond cool. Absolutely not. So now we get the Smoke Ball. The Smoke Ball is not a Pokeball. In fact, a Pokemon in front of your party holding the Smoke Ball will allow you to instantly run away from a wild encounter. But if you have repels, that shouldn't be a problem, but just in case any wild Pokemon are just about your level, then the Smoke Ball would definitely be a decent item to have. Not the best, but it's decent enough. Anything else? Nope, there he is right there, which means we can't go back. So, I suppose... Now, my timer says we're at about 20 minutes now. Going for 21 soon. So right here, we have Cycling Road. There actually is somewhat of a contest with this, though I don't know if there's actually a prize. I think it's just something for fun to set a personal record. If you have the Mach Bike, you have to try and get through this from point A to point B as fast as possible. But since I have the Acro Bike, that ain't happening. I can't remember my fastest time, but then again, my controlling abilities with the Mach Bike leave some to be desired. Alright, now I believe this is optional, but I really want to do this. Apparently Watson comes out here and there's something going on. Someplace underground called New Mauville, huh? Generator's running a bit haywire, and he gives us the basement key, which will take us there. And like I said, this is optional, so you really don't have to do this, but... well, you get a pretty neat reward for doing this, so... it's a definite recommendation. Not that. Why do I keep doing that? Now, any Pokemon you find here on the water, like so, I think their levels are random from like 5 to like in the 20s, I think. Of course, the common find you'll find is Tentacool, a water poison type. And from what I understand, it's a pretty decent special defensive wall, so yeah. So what you gotta do is surf all the way down over here. And with the basement key and bag, go on in. Here we are in New Mauville, which looks more like some old factory. And thank goodness I still have these super repels. I think I might need them. Now this place is quite gimmicky because of these switches. You press on one, and while that same color is going to open, but the other is going to close. It's very confusing. And I really don't like it. But the reward is well worth it. I think. Okay, I don't know if it was my ears deceiving me, but I think I heard another Pokemon cry out there. Here we have an escape rope. Yeah, we're probably gonna hold on to that. Now, let's see, over here I think we gotta go. Now, one of these is a Pokemon, whilst the other is an item. And of course the first one I find is a Pokemon. Which undoubtedly is, yep, Voltorb. And of course, it's very speedy. Beancold took a bit of damage from that one. But over here we have a Paralysis Heal, which we don't have to worry about at the moment because we are not paralyzed. And bad move. I guess they were tempting you to do that. Here we have a Full Heal, which will heal any status ailment. And that's probably another Pokemon, and Repel's effect wore off. Yeah, undoubtedly another Voltorb. Alright, now that's taken care of. We're almost there, and I forgot to put up a Repel again. But around here you'll find a lot of Electric-type Pokemon, namely Magnemite and Voltorb. I don't think there are any other Electric-type Pokemon to be found out here, but then again, I'm really not in need of one, so... If you really want to get an Electric type, this is probably one of the better places to get one. Of course, if you wanted to, you could also get an Electrike, like back where I was before. But if that's not an option for you guys, then don't bother. Anyway, over here we have a Thunderstone, which, as you probably know, is an evolutionary stone. So press on this switch, and we stop that flashy generator. Everything is all nice and calm now. And it's a good thing we got that escape rope, so we can GTF out of here. And fortunately, we still have Steph and we can use teleport, so shortcuts for the win. So when you're done with that, talk to Watson, and we get something very, very nifty. TM24, which is Thunderbolt. Yeah, you could probably get this at the game corner, but doing this, you get one for free. So a free TM is money in the bank, I guess. And as you may have get funky, a Gyarados can learn Thunderbolt. What is this world coming to? So you guessed it, Steph is gonna learn Thunderbolt over Shockwave. Yeah, I know, Shockwave never misses, but Thunderbolt has the power, and the power beats all. Well, more or less. Plus, I always like teaching Thunderbolt to go into, you know, the fully evolved form. Anyway, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's off somewhat, but my timer says we're at about 26 minutes now. So that's pretty much gonna be it for me, guys. So, now next time on Pokémon Sapphire, I almost said Mega Man X Command mission there, we are finally gonna head eastward with our new surfing partner, and reach our next destination, where our next badge waits. So, until the next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave. Thank you and good night.